Ladies and gents, welcome to the journalistdj.com. And as a dance culture platform, I'm very, very honored to have Sir LSG next to me. How are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, bro. Like blessed, can't complain about anything. Just pushing and yeah, doing what I love. Very blessed.
Yeah, man. So we're out here at the Heineken event. They're doing a young screening. And Sir LSG and Soul Diva just got off stage now. They played a set. So tell me, man, how was your set like? And, it's always so amazing to meet, to see you and Soul Diva play together. How was your set like today?
The set was amazing, man. Like we've been working on it for a couple of weeks. Did collaboration with some backup singers and a keyboardist. So just to bring a live element to the stage, which is what Heineken wanted for the whole show from a musical point of view. So it fitted right in our alley with what we like to do, yeah. Yeah.
And man, you and Soul Diva built this amazing brand. I actually got a call today from one of my friends wanting tickets to go to the show. I'm like, yo, I don't even have tickets. You know, for those that don't know, tell us about your show that's sold out, that's happening on the 7th of June.
Yeah. Breakfast Soul Sessions, we've been building this brand for the past 3 years now. And it's been doing amazing, man. Like the support is really dope. It's all about house music and beautiful vibes, beautiful people. We like to take people to different locations and just to bring a different flavor to like a normal house music thing. But it's really all about celebrating the love for house music culture in South Africa. And we're just very blessed that we've got a lot of support from people. Yeah.
So how did you do it, man, in this Amapiano, climate? I interviewed Shimza, and he's also doing very well with the Afrotech movement, and he was just saying that it's so hard to do like a different type of subgenre if it's not Amapiano. So how did you make it a success?
Well, to be honest, like we don't really look at what happens besides what in our lane. Like we don't look at trends. We don't really care much about what's popular. It's really us being authentic about what we love and trying to connect with the people who love the same thing or who could possibly love the same music. Like for example, somebody might not have attended Bread for Soul, but the first time they go there and the experience that they get there, they're like, wow, like I can come here every time. And that is why the show keeps selling out, it keeps growing. It's because of we always doing it from an authentic place. Yeah.
And then tell me in terms of the lineup, man. What are we looking at this with the show? What do you have there? Do you have headliners or do you have like old school? What's going on there?
Yeah, so the lineup curation is always different, man. Like we always try to have a different balance between a legend, a couple of local producers like who are popping at the moment, even who are not popping, but people who we feel deserve to be on the stage. We've got a really strong presence of female artists and DJs on the lineup. So we always try to have that mixture between live music as well. So it's really a thing about house music, and there's no formula to doing it. Like we don't really rely on headliners. By the time we release the lineup, the show is always 80% sold. So
Wow.
it's not like driven by a lineup or by artists. It's really driven by the type of music, the mood, and just the vibe that people get at Bread for Soul.
That's amazing. So people go to the show because of the experience as opposed to like the lineup.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, obviously, being one of the curators, someone that plays an important role, particularly in the deep house space, a lot of producers are dropping new music. So, we are halfway through the year. Who are those artists that you think that people should look out for in the deep house space?
Yo, man, there's so many producers like in SA right now. I'm playing a lot of Dustino, I'm playing Chronicle Deep, I'm playing Poison, Earful Soul, Soul Freaka. Yo, my man, like the list is so endless. And it's a blessing that we have, but it's also a blessing and a curse, right? Because we've got such a vast amount of talent in this country when it comes to house music. We've got a lot of culture in terms of people who love it. We don't have enough platforms for these artists to showcase, and I think for me that's the next step where I see Bread for Soul playing a role in doing that. That's why always rotating the DJs and the artists who are coming on the lineup. We try not to repeat too many people, like so that we can showcase what SA has to offer, and we're always documenting as much as we can, so we can tell this house music story as best as we can. Yeah.
And Sir LSG, what about you, man? What do you got? What do you got for us? What are you working on as a brand, as a DJ, as a producer?
Yeah, I'm always working on new music. It's just a matter of time, really, to finish a project. There's a Sir LSG EP. There's a Sir LSG and Soul Diva EP also. There's a Bread for Soul EP that we're working on. So we're always working on different things. It's just a matter of timing and the capacity that we have, because the event is taking so much of our time. But deservedly so. But yeah, just watch the space, man. There's a couple of projects that we're working on, and I can't wait to share them with people.
Is there anything that I missed that you just want to say to people out there about, say LSG, Soul Diva, your company, everything?
Well, for me, I'd really like to shine the light on house music as a whole, man, in South Africa. It's such a beautiful thing that we have here, unlike anywhere in the world. And I can really see this becoming a positive economic driver for a lot of young people in the country, because events like these, bro, they employ so many people. So events, music, the whole culture, it plays such an important role in the economy. And I think it's just a matter of time and effort that the government can also see this as a positive economic tool that it can invest in to grow the scene more. You know what I mean? We just have so much to offer South Africa, man. Yeah.
Lastly, man, during COVID, you were doing a lot of interviews. Are you gonna come back as a content creator?
I mean, with people like you in the scene, bro, like I don't stand a chance. You know what I mean? Like,
come on, you've got that unique, flavor when it comes to interviews.
No, but like for the real, like it's something that I really want to come back to do. But like I say, at the moment, the priority is just really solidifying Bread for Soul as an event property, to make it solid first, and then move into the production side of things, and then the interviews can come as we let go of certain roles that we are currently doing, employing more people into these roles, just so that we can grow this thing, But it's just a matter of time and really capacity at the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah. Brother, thank you so much for your time. I literally grabbed him as he walked up stage, and he humbly gave us time. And yeah, we appreciate you, bro. Keep pushing.
Thank you, bro. Also, like, much love to you and what you're doing, man. We see it. It's an important part of the culture to like keep growing, man. Yeah.
I know. Thank you.
No, one love. All right.
Yeah. And we're out.